back to another Real Talk reaction. This one is for Arrested Development Season 3, Episode number 12. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You know why. It's helping the algorithm. Let's go.
Alright, just a couple comments from the last episode. Started with executive producer Dale Guy, who says, yes, that's Justine Bateman, Jason's sister, playing Nellie. She had played Michael J. Fox's older sister on Family Ties and does indeed look remarkably similar here to her 1980s self.
Yeah.
Their real-life relationship adds one more level of sibling jokes to a situation that was, as Michael summed it up at the end, weird on so many levels.
Mm-hmm.
And as he said just before that, the fact that you didn't try to steal the money might be the good proof that you're not a Bluth.
Yeah.
Alright,
You want to work here?
Executive producer Jojo says, it's funny the way these reactions line up sometimes. First, Henry Winkler starts showing up in every show, and now we've got Michael J. Fox on Scrubs. And here comes Justine Bateman. Random wrong show comment, Michael Gross, who is the dad on Family Ties, also appeared on Parks and Rec as one of the former Parks Department directors, who were all awful. He was, of course, the hippie who used to grow weed in Ramsey Park.
Oh, okay. That's why it looked familiar.
Okay. Back on topic, I absolutely love when Lucille gets all excited when people call Tobias Nelly. You call him that too? It's so fun to be able to talk like this. She had me dying. Great comments. And then last comments from Jay Straight, who says, okay, so Michael and George Sr. are under criminal investigation for embezzlement. Their books are being monitored by the feds, and the company is so broke that no one has been getting paid. Then, when Michael finds an account full of money that has not yet been embezzled, it never even occurs to anyone to spend it on the company. They are all worried about going to prison for embezzling money they haven't stolen yet, but it never occurs to any of them to just not embezzle it.
Yeah.
Literally, the first person to think of this was the prostitute who worked there for one day.
Yeah.
I think living in close proximity to his family for 3 years has cost Michael a bit of his logic and morals.
Yeah, that's how it happened when you be nesting.
Great comments as always and insight, guys. Let's jump into episode 12 right now.
Michael was preparing his sister for her upcoming deposition in the case against their father.
If they say, did you know of any financial improprieties, you'll...
Unbutton my shirt a bit and give him this look.
Not really sure what you're going for there.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I drank a lot last night.
Yeah, why were you drinking?
If I look like a man who made love to his wife last night, it's because I almost did.
That's why.
But Tobias had a low tolerance for alcohol.
You very yes.
And so you just finished off the bottle?
Well, I had to. It's vodka. You know, it goes bad once it's open.
I think that's another one of Mom's little fibs.
Oh my god, that's why she has to keep drinking, babe.
Speaking of Mom, she really doesn't want me to do this deposition.
Well, you have to, Lindsay. Sorry, you've been subpoenaed.
I'm afraid I might not be able to be deposed either. I got a call out of the blue for a chance
Hey,
to
he
play
got
a
on
very
shoulder
important
pads.
part in the prosecution.
The prosecution called you?
I assume it's a CBS procedural. Although they didn't say the side, so I thought I'd trot out a vagina monologue or something else I know. And they did ask for old photos and documents, so I
Maybe
went and got
the
these.
prosecution called him. It's not
The
a show.
prosecution is not a TV show. It's clearly somebody in the DA's office trying to get you to flip.
They asked for old files and pictures, so I'm bringing all the shit.
Yeah, everything.
That's not a CBS franchise.
Serious, Tobias. Why else would they want all these documents?
Well, for set dressing, silly. Those Hollywood shows are so incredibly detailed.
Well, you're going to call them and tell them that you're not interested. We all have to be careful, okay? The prosecution is going to be coming after all of us.
After he just said so incredibly detailed.
You don't have any secrets.
Oh, yeah, no. Hey, speaking of that,
He just only grabbed the great other part.
274.
Whose birthday?
Ladies. I was changing the subject. We were talking about me. But she's been feeling kind of left out of the family lately, and I thought maybe we could throw her a surprise party, you know?
Actually, he'd already told her about it.
Well, I just poured Mom into bed. Would it kill her to let some vodka go bad?
Oh no, vodka doesn't.
You know, it's my birthday in a week.
Everyone believes in
now.
They forget every year. I should just move out.
Well, but they're planning a surprise party for you. They wouldn't forget your 16th birthday.
Oh my gosh, a little girl's turning 14.
I said 16.
Well, I am off to buy the
horrible
perfect present. Maybe she'd like a suit like this.
That is her suit.
They probably don't make it in a woman's, though.
They only make it in a woman.
Well, I'm off, my love.
Sometimes shame can be fun.
Shane?
Secrets. You send shame.
You're right, it would have had a bigger impact, but now I'm just sitting here watching commercials.
Michael had been called to sign his brother out of the hospital.
Buster, you can stop pretending to be in a coma. We heard your request on the way over.
I'm not faking it, Michael. I really am this expressionless. My love thinks I'm a coward just because I was using precious hospital resources to avoid my legal obligation.
That does say coward.
Yeah.
We've got bigger problems. Job is locked in a prison in Iraq.
What?
So he's actually in an Iraqi prison?
No, it's U.S. run. God knows what they're doing to him. Mom and Lindsay are pretending to be in rehab. I can't get a hold of Dad, and I have to fly to Iraq myself to get Joe.
Do you have to go by yourself?
Let me go with you. I was trained by Army. I speak the
Army.
language.
You speak Arabic? What's that?
Yeah, I was just clearing my throat.
Oh, okay.
Laundry. Like a child's laundry. We don't really have a word for it. But this is exactly what I need to prove to my love that I'm a hero, not a coward. And I have my uniform here. Mother brought it for the photo shoot.
But would you be back in time for maybe a surprise party?
Probably not. We'll do something when I get back, okay? Now, why don't you go ahead and drive the stair car home, and Buster and I will leave from here.
Oh, be careful.
Hey, who's tougher than us?
Close one.
You can't throw shit at her, babe.
The depositions had been delayed,
Shirts,
but the prosecution was about to get a Lord and Taylor bag full of
Oh my
evidence.
gosh.
We supply the glitter, glue, the crepe paper, and the ready-made
Yeah.
template pages for you to decorate and fill out
Crap.
with
All I know is
my favorite birthday, foreign bank statement.
Walk them through the... what?
The method detector.
That's okay. Try again.
it's okay.
All right.
Nope, what did you forget? What was the thing you forgot to do? Think about it. Think about it.
Welcome to the metal detector, okay? Just can't let everybody through here.
Brotherly love. What's he doing here? I thought
What does he got on? He better not have KKKs.
I need to get a picture of you with the surgeon. I can send it on my phone.
Why were you arrested by the Americans?
I was just doing a little off-mission street magic, trying to make a few dinars.
And that is why Jesus was often
Off-mission.
referred to as the King of Kings. Queens. The King of Queens. And now I would like to behold one of the late great Jesus' biggest illusions, the burning bush.
Soon, the security forces arrived to suppress what appeared to be an anti-American
Oh, burn bush.
Oh my god.
Oh, there you go. Use your foot.
So you
Try
weren't
again.
doing anything for Dad?
Dad, I mean,
He trained him, baby, when he got
here.
this.
Outer City and the moon, wouldn't mind torching a couple model homes. But, you know, Dad's just trying to keep information out of the hands of the Iraqis.
I have a feeling he was trying to keep information out of the hands of the federal marshals.
All right, I'm gonna go collect my things and say my goodbyes. You guys check me out of here.
Joe, you're an enemy combatant. It's not going to be that easy. I mean, I'll talk to them, but you might want to prepare for a long stay.
But I'm afraid
Nobody can know
take
about
you guys out.
Take us out.
Yeah, I'm about to kill you.
Well, I can really go for some Italian.
I think he means to shoot you in the head. But please, at least let him look at the air conditioning.
Sir, if you're worried about us talking, we will not say a word.
Can you please let him look at the AC first before you kill him?
Put myself under my friend.
He does not know what he's saying. You have?
Yeah?
Well,
You
who
can't kill
knows
him.
who she sent him to?
You was a legit kill us, man.
Yeah.
Looks like you are a hero, Buster. We both are.
I've been texting and taking pictures this whole time.
Looks like you got us.
Yeah, actually,
What
guys.
does government do for you? We're gonna need some business class tickets home and direct flights. None of this stubbing in Phoenix.
That's what I'm talking
More
about.
importantly, maybe we can drop some of these treason charges against my father.
And I do believe there is some mention of some ice cream.
Queen.
And so, with Operation Hot Brother a success, our American
Yeah,
hero
let me get the
left
business travel though. You know, the red flag. I still want to get that because I gotta get out of
Let's
here.
also get rid of the charges, though. I feel like
Yeah,
that should be.
I want to definitely get rid of the
Start
charges, but when I leave,
Arrested
you know, I want
development.
a straight flight.
Tobias gives his daughter the gift he'd stayed up all night making.
And here's a picture of your mother pregnant. And here's a whole series of your head starting to crown, looking so full of wonder and shock.
So she was
You
there.
still
He's
do it.
another.
And so does he! Boy, you guys really are related.
And Michael and Joe make an interesting
How did they just
discovery.
made out?
You've got the wrong
And
guy.
you know.
Reveal Saddam has a scar on his head. I'm no scar. I'm no scar.
Don't call.
I'm no scar. So one of them in there was the real Saddam, probably. All right, it was episode 12 of Arrested Development, and that was a funny episode right there, man. I like the whole going to Iraq thing. I mean, it was hilarious, and the CIA guy like, yeah, okay, now that we done messed up, we're gonna kill all y'all before you go back. But Buster came through, sending the pictures out and texting them out there to everybody, all the fake Saddams. I mean, all that worked for me right there for sure. Even maybe and George Michael. I was thinking for a second, man, maybe they couldn't be related. It could be all right, but it wouldn't be Arrested Development if they wouldn't, right? So I guess it was confirmed right there with the scrapbook that, yeah, they are related on there. So, hey, there you go. And I see now we are progressing to, like, we getting over this whole storyline right here. It looks like the charges will be dropped.
Getting it resolved.
Resolved, yeah. I guess the charges might be dropped for the daddy. And we'll see how it goes from there, but they might be trying to wrap this thing up right here, what it seems like, but I like the way it's going right now, and this was another hilarious episode. Especially shout out to the empty cabinets when they would open it up, making fun of themselves.
Yeah.
I thought that was hilarious too. So, yeah, I had a good time with this episode. Can't wait to see episode 13.
Yeah, I agree with everything you said, the cabinets especially, but I'll also add I loved how convinced Michael's sister, I can't think of her name though, as far as all the information Lindsay's been told by Lucille over the years as far as how alcohol works. And the fact that Mavy's adopting it too, like, why couldn't she just let the vodka go bad for one day? I just think that is so hilarious that it's so instilled in them. I thought that was brilliant, so that was another one of my favorite takeaways. I think you covered the rest really well. But I feel like we only have the next episode's the season finale, which I'm really surprised about. So this season's wrapping up extremely strong. I really like the pacing of the season overall. I feel like it's just been hitting episode after episode, and maybe it's also due to us being, you know, better acclimated to the show as well. But I thought this episode was firing on all cylinders and cannot wait to see how we wrap it up. So really like this one.
Yep. All right. Well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for Arrested Development Season 3, Episode 12. And until next time, people, peace.